Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Hoyt, Heumann Tree Saws, Lone Wolf Tree Stands, Nikon, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, RTP Outdoors, Spot Hog Releases, Wasp Archery, Viking Solutions, and Realtree.
Well guys, here it is, November 13th, about 2:20 here in the afternoon. We came back to that same Redneck Blind where we shot crabs here a few days ago. I'm just curious to see if another dominant buck has moved into this area, or maybe the same one we saw that same night. We've got so many does that have been feeding down here, there's gotta be a network of bucks using it, so that's why we came back to this spot. I'm just curious if any new dominant buck has moved in since that crabs buck's out, so being interesting to see it. It's cold, it's like 23 or 24 right now, so they ought to feed plenty well. Trying to get a mouse popping his head out. Never gonna get it. It's pretty funny. Well guys, it's been way slower this evening than I expected it to be. I thought we'd see a bunch of deer, but it's been pretty slow. A couple of things coming to mind that might be the culprit. They're cutting about 100 acres or more of corn just across the road, so a lot of deer may be gravitating to that. And the other thing is, I think maybe we're in that lockdown phase. A lot of people refer to it as lockdown, you know, when the highest percentage of does are in estrus, so you're just not seeing the mature bucks, you know. The bucks we've seen have been young bucks, and we've seen just a few does, handful tonight. But there's no reason that they wouldn't move and feed. I mean, it's plenty cold, so I got a feeling if you're set in the right spot, you're going to see a few more deer. But any night out here's a good night. I'm watching a beautiful sunset right there, so it's still a good night to be out. We'll be back with you tomorrow.